Righto, Sam for Sam's Detailing, and today we're going to be talking about paste waxes. And paste waxes are one of those things you absolutely... What was that? Paste waxes are one of those things you absolutely love to hate because it's become comically complicated in like the last 10 years. You just don't know what's going on anymore. You get paste waxes for metallic cars, paste waxes for dark cars, paste waxes for light coloured cars. Hell, you get paste waxes with ceramic in them, paste waxes with synthetic stuff in them to increase the longevity. You get paste waxes that also fill in swirl marks. What the hell is going on? If you're looking at me personally, I like paste waxes that are completely pure and completely just Carnauba, because I think paste waxes are one of the most traditional methods of protecting a car. So let's keep it traditional and keep it simple. Another thing you kind of get is people competing over the percentages of Carnauba, Brazilian T1 grade Carnauba. Like, I've got 30%, I've got 40%, I've got 50%. And this is a classic example of people forgetting, why are we making products in the first place? We are making products for you guys to use. So the biggest priority should be, does the product work? And is it easy and good to use? This is the only criteria we should be looking at when we're making paste waxes or any product. We shouldn't be competing over silly numbers. So Sam's Signature Paste Wax, it's a really simple, pure Carnauba, completely natural, nothing synthetic, no fillers, an absolute beautiful product to use because I spent so much time making sure it was easy to use in summer. I hate paste waxes that when you apply them, they're so hard to remove, you regret detailing a car, and by the end of it, you're just left tired, sweaty, and annoyed. So this is why Signature Paste Wax is a really top of the range product that is easy to use, and I really do mean easy. I'm not allowed to talk about the percentage content of the Carnauba in there, mostly because we think it's irrelevant, because we think it's not that important. The user experience is the most important, the finish you get is the most important, and how you feel afterwards, that is the most important. So let me show you how we use Signature Paste Wax on this 911. We're going to be working on this 911. I've got my Signature Paste Wax and I've got my wooden puck, which I quite like using with the Signature Paste Wax because it's that little bit extra premium feel, and I just like it. So really simple. You crack open the pot. Obviously you want to make sure you have a clean surface to work on, and as you can see, the applicator fits perfectly inside our Signature Paste Wax box. Couple of twists and turns, load up the pad, spread the wax over the car, and just work it on. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting down an extra thick layer, and then I'm going to cure it for an extra long time. And I'm going to leave it on there far too long, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to buff off this Carnauba wax. Remember, this wax is pure Carnauba. There's nothing synthetic, there's no fillers. This is just a pure Carnauba wax like the traditional days, and it's an absolute beauty. Just make sure you get that even coverage over the car. Which I think that is done. And then we're gonna leave it, you should leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes in summer. I'm gonna leave it for about 20-30 minutes. I really want this to haze up, and I want to show you how easy it is to remove a good quality wax in summer. So I'll catch up with you guys a bit later on. So while that keeps curing, let's run through a couple of the common questions I get asked about Signature Paste Wax. Carnauba content, as I said, I don't like talking about the Carnauba content. If you do want to pitch it somewhere, I would put it somewhere in like a show car type of wax, because it's so pure and the Carnauba content is really high. How easy to buff off, we'll be able to demonstrate that in a minute. What size do they come in? So we have them in a 100 gram, which is the full size, and then we do like a cute little panel pot. I think that's about 20 or 30 grams if you want to sample and test them. Pretty much all the other questions is answered by the demonstration. So yeah, so super simple to use. and pure Carnauba paste wax, nothing confusing. So yeah, let's now buff it off because it's been a while and see how easily it comes off. So it's been about 15 minutes. You can see the wax is ready to come off. Now I'm not going to get it off just now because I want to leave it extra long so you can see what it's like to remove if we leave it too long in summer. At the moment, finger swipe test is successful, so you would actually remove this. In fact, I can remove a little bit and you can see how easy it is. One swipe. But let's leave it on there for another 10-15 minutes and see what it's like. Right, so time to buff it off. I'm going to use the short palm microfiber because it's what I have lying around. And you can see, like, generally when you're testing waxes, you do the finger swipe test to make sure it's ready to come off. It should come off purely and cleanly when you do the finger swipe test, which it is. It's been on here for almost half an hour now. So let's get it off and see how easy it is to remove. And it comes off so easily and it leaves an amazing finish. I absolutely love it. In my opinion, nothing comes close to real traditional wax. Like, ceramic stuff is really fun, you get the longevity, but when it comes to Carnauba waxes, really, a pure Carnauba paste wax finish has its absolute unique look. It's so distinctively like its own, and it gives such a beautiful, smooth, glossy, like a proper jewel finish. And I absolutely love it. It's so good for classic cars and just basically any finish. I hope this comes up on camera how easy it is to buff off. I'm sure it does. Let's flip the camera. Like, you get this absolute crazy glossy wet look. And I don't think any synthetic product can really compete with the finish of a paste wax. I absolutely love it, and every time I use a paste wax, it kind of makes me fall in love with detailing just that little bit more. And I know you guys are going to want me to do a water test. To be honest with you, I only cleaned that one panel, so I don't really want to get the car completely wet. Let me just change the nozzle. Okay, let's do this strategically because I don't want to get everything wet. Oh, it is I absolutely love paste waxes. Oh, the hell with it, let's just get it wet. A decent, proper paste wax gives you such a smooth, natural finish. The water beads and sheets itself perfectly, and you can get that finish. All you have to do is clay it, prep it with some glaze or something like that, and then that is it. Ceramics is one thing, but paste waxes, I'm gonna try and get a beading shot. Is that not just absolutely divine? I could genuinely do this all day, which you can probably tell. I want to get some flatter beads, but I stupidly did this on the wing. Oh, there we go. Maybe we can get it here. Oh, okay. So you get the idea. It's absolutely beautiful. And that is the signature paste wax finish. So stay safe. I'll talk to you in the reflection. Stay safe, be well, and take care.